We want your braai tips. What is the best? Do you listen to music while you braai? Ever?
Yeah, sure.
What's the in song to braai to at the moment?
I'm on fire.
I can just see you braaiing and singing along.
No, sure. Listen, we've got a very eclectic musical culture on the road, you know. So everyone nowadays on your iPhones or your Samsungs, whatever the case it is, you've got music stored in them. We take along Bluetooth musical boxes, so everyone can play their own playlists and things, and you get a broad cross spectrum, everything from sort of the soundtrack to the boat that rocked, right the way across to Arctic Monkeys, you know, and that's so cool because you're also getting exposed to everyone else's tastes and musical preferences. Oldies always kick in though, Depeche Mode, you know, a bit of the Verve.
The epic songs for the epic braai.
Yes, and you also end up, remember, it's a road trip, you know, so you've got road tripping music and there's tracks, you know, Boards of Canada, which makes sense when you're in these big wide open spaces and you've got these cool tracks going on and you know, you feel at one with the road, you know.
Now, what's your favorite meat to braai?
You see, I've got ethical problems when it comes to meat. Okay, so cattle, cows, beef are the worst when it comes to feed to meat ratio. They require the most nutrients to produce a kilogram of meat. And then it works its way down to lamb and goats, and then you get chicken and fish. Right. I really love Karoo lamb, and I mean real Karoo lamb that's grown up in the Karoo, that's had 6 or 7 bossies to eat and has been drinking the brakwater. It gets a kind of herbed on the hoof taste, which is amazing. So I really like a good Karoo lamb chop. But then I'm also partial to a good sirloin or a ribeye steak as well. You know, then there's meat for different occasions. When you've got lots of friends and you want to split a whole lamb, as an example. If it's just a couple of you, it's great to throw a sirloin on, or if there's 3 or 4 of you, well, let's maybe do a roast chicken in the fire. So there's a time and a place for me for everything. I do battle with vegetarian food on the fire, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's me.
You didn't have to admit that.
No, but it's the truth, you know. It's like a braai, 9/10 of people always think about meat. I don't think about, oh, I'm going to chuck a mushroom on the go for, you know.
I love fried mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's some of those great vegetarian sausages and things that are coming out at the moment. Not personally for me, but at least there's something we can chuck on the barbie and cook for our friends that are that way inclined.
Now, do you do desserts on the braai ever?
Everything that you can imagine. You know,
what's your favorite dessert?
I'll do a Melba pudding in a heartbeat. Yeah. I mean, you'll see this year as well, we even make ice cream on the fire.
Well, that seems like an oxymoron.
It does, but this is the whole trick. And if you think about us historically as a species, you know, at one stage we cooked everything we ate on the fire. Then we kind of evolved a bit, and we moved into kitchens and restaurants, and we cooked in those spaces. And the truth is whatever you do in a kitchen, we can do on the fire, if not better. But your flavor profile is so much better. So the typical example is if you take a piece of boerewors and you pan fry it in a pan. Or you take a piece of boerewors and you do it on the fire. And the two flavors are completely different. The one's cooking in its own fat and is not having any flavor imparted to it, where the other one has been flavored by the woody smoke, etc., and the fat's dripping off. So it's actually probably better for you, except those Banting guys telling us.
Yeah, the Banting guys, they want all the fat they can get.
Yeah, well listen, the fat carries flavor, and that's, you know, whether it's butter or fatter or cream, they all carry flavor. That's what they do as well. In the food world, that's what they're designed to do. So yeah, we like that.